Writing is all about second chances. Although it seems very permanent, after you've written something down, it's concrete, you put it out there, it feels like you can't take it back, you can. Once you create a work, that's always just a draft in a process that continues to be revised even after things are published. That's why you have first edition, second edition, 12th edition, 17th edition of something, because authors are always going back and revising and editing their work. And in this class, it's no different. So for our final assignment, you're going to take either your compare and contrast essay or your causal analysis, and you're going to edit and revise and add in new research to strengthen your argument. Now, it's important to note, research is supporting your argument. It is not about just summarizing what other people have said. It's about acknowledging those earlier points of view and then using those to create the argument that you want to create. That's why we started with that personal experience, with your argument, because this class is about you. So, to do this, we are going to start with an annotated bibliography. That is, you got to find a bunch of sources, more sources than you're going to need for the project, because some of those sources are not going to work out for you. That's just the way it is. Then, after you've made that annotated bibliography, we are going to spend 2 weeks really revising in a rough draft workshop. We're going to be re-outlining and redrafting material so that you can get through all of the different kind of changes you need to make to get this to express for your audience your point as clearly, concisely, and well supported as possible. And then finally, we're going to end with conferences, where we're going to talk one-on-one about the paper, and you're going to create that final draft and a presentation. That is a recorded presentation you're going to put up for your peers. You've gotten to see some of what each other's projects have been in our discussion boards or when you've been peer reviewing assignments, but this will give you a chance to hear what everyone's been writing about. And these topics are really interesting, and they're parts of your lives. And so sharing that with other people, getting to know someone, even if it's only in an online space, is really rewarding. Criteria, like before, MLA format. Now this is going to be 1,500 to 2,000 words, because it's a revision, remember, of your earlier writing with more sources and an expanded argument. It's going to have 4 to 5 secondary sources. It's worth 250 points with a 50-point presentation for 300 points total. The great news about this is a second chance. This isn't a new project, and you're going to be taking those comments that you've already got on your papers, which might seem kind of pointless at the end of a project, but here it's because you're going to be choosing one of these to be revising and changing. Remember, those comments are available on the sidebar. You click this button and you get the long text here, and then all of the little blue boxes on the paper also have specific comments that are tied to, say, specific sentences or paragraphs on the paper. So if you cannot see these, email me. We'll get in contact with Dr. Yagodinsky and we will figure out where your comments have got to, because everybody's paper has lots and lots of comments, along with a rubric that's laid out how and why this was scored this way. And finally, remember, there's also grammar checks. So if I have put down, hey, here's some mechanical errors changed throughout, and you're like, how many are there throughout? 1, you can go back to our lessons where we've been talking about common errors in grammar. But 2, you can look at a tool like the review function in Word, which is non-generative AI, and it will do things like check your spelling and your grammar. So all of these things are places where you can get back points and professionalize and strengthen your writing. So that's what we're going to be doing. And finally, remember that tutoring is available for all papers. We have wonderful tutors at LMU, and you can use this to book an appointment. You can talk to them online, you can talk to them in person, whatever works for you to get more support revising and expanding on your papers for this class. So this is what we'll be doing, how we'll be wrapping up the class, and I cannot wait to see what you do with it all.